Good evening, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome to your Thursday Easiest Pie check-in, where we are learning to plan, implement, and execute your goals so that you can live the life that you want to. This is Maya Harris, your founder of Womb Women-Owned Minority Businesses and your favorite accountability coach. And we are going to be talking today about money goals. And so I hope that you have your pie chart all taken care of for the week. Today would be the day that you are finishing up your goals for the week, and getting ready for an evaluation of yourself tomorrow. But of course, we have to have a little leniency because it was a holiday weekend last weekend, and maybe you got a slow start to your quarter three. So if you have to take a couple of extra days to get things done, by all means do that. That's the fun part of being an entrepreneur. You are in charge of your time, right? That is a great part. And excuse my voice. Y'all hear my voice? Hey, Vegeta. Y'all hear my voice? It is so scratchy today. It's been like that all day. But the show must go on, as they say. And so, guys, look, this is the beginning of quarter three. This is the beginning of the second half of your year. And so if you didn't get stuff done like you wanted to get done the first half of the year, well, guess what? You have a whole other half of year to get everything done. All right. So that means you can just brush off and get ready for everything that you want to get done this quarter. But that doesn't mean you're going to try to do everything you thought you were going to do during the first half of the year. This is crazy. Hey, Denisha, girl, thanks for jumping on. Look, it is absolutely insane to try to take what you didn't get done during the first half of the year and now try to do all of that the second half of the year, plus the stuff that you have to give yourself some grace, right? Yes, you should have been more focused during the first half of the year, but you have time right now. You're going to give yourself time. So this quarter, like I said last week, you're focused on three goals for the quarter. And each week, all you're simply doing is taking pieces of what you need to do, taking those steps to get you closer to those goals, and making sure that you are writing them out on your pie chart every single week and getting them done. All right. So one thing, hey, Phyllis, thank you for jumping on. I don't know who just said, hey, that's usually like a Candace Brown thing, but it might not be Candace this time. I don't know. So we're talking about money goals tonight, right? Because it's really important to make sure that you are focused in on a particular number, right? If you can focus on a number that you want to be able to earn, you're able to really focus on what you're also able to do. If you don't have a particular number in mind, you're just kind of floating out there like, I want to make more money. That's not specific enough, right? You need to really lock down a number that you want to be able to reach during that quarter. That is, how are you going to understand how many clients you want to work on getting, or how many sales that you want to have, and how much money you plan on, bringing in, so that you know what other things you can add to your business if you don't have a particular number. So having a money goal is super, super important in your business. And for whatever reason, Candace said your StreamYard didn't connect. Okay. Yeah, I know. But I know your voice through typing. So you didn't even have to tell me. I knew it was Candace. But it's really important during this time to, set a goal for yourself so that you're able to really measure out the things that you want to do. We're not talking about setting your goal for the whole year. We're not worried about that right now. It is July. I need you to focus on the next 3 months, July 1st through September 30th. How much money do you want to make in your business in order to be able to do the things that you need to do both in your business and in your life, right? So you want to make sure that that goal is what? Specific, right? So we have a specific number. That's how we know it's a SMART goal. We also want to make sure that it is measurable. Oh my goodness, you can't get more measurable than the actual number, right? But what's the next piece of a SMART goal, right? It's actually achievable and realistic, right? So you want to make sure that if you are starting your business this year, you're in your first year of business, and you're like, all right, by September 30th, I want to make $1 million. That is great. That is wonderful. Is it achievable and realistic with the tools that you have right now, with what you have in your business, the resources that you have in your business, everything that you have right now? Is it possible for you to make $1 million? So it's always great to have a fun number, but look, it's got to be achievable. You have to be realistic based on what you're capable of doing right now. We all want to make $1 million, but do you have $1 million business? Do you have the tools that you need? If for some reason you would get right now in your business $1 million worth of orders, could you fill them? Not if you don't have the tools, not if you don't have the team, not if you don't have, all of the pieces in your business to do that. So realistically, what can you do in your business? So look at what you have right now. Look at your marketing, look at your team, look at your just the structure of your business. What is it? What can your business actually handle, and push that number a little bit? Like, okay, look, last quarter I brought in $3,000. I made $1,000 a month. That means you can make $3,000 this quarter, right? If you made $3,000 last quarter, you can make $3,000 this quarter. So let's push that number up a bit. So now let's challenge yourself. Now let's work on creating the piece, creating the systems, getting the resources, getting your all of your financial and your intellectual and the physical and the human resources that you need in your business to push that. Maybe we can double that during this quarter. Let's work on doubling that or even tripling that number, right? Because what you're doing now is creating all of the pieces that you need in your business to move that number forward. All right. If you didn't make any money in your business last quarter, well, now you know what? Let's work on tripling that too. You can always triple a zero, right? Let's push that number forward, but you want to make sure that's achievable. You want to build on your progress. So whatever you made last quarter, let's double that. Let's triple that. And then once you've set that goal, once you've set that number, now let's go backwards. Now I like this, this is what we call reverse design. Let's look at the bigger number. And now let's look at, okay, what do I need now in order for that to happen? So one thing I'll tell you with my team, we looked at this year, we had an early conversation about what I wanted to be able to do in the organization, what I wanted to be able to do in Womb for 2021. After 2020, everything was possible. It's like, we can only go up after 2020, right? So one thing we looked at, I was like, man, I want to be able to bring in at least 100 new members every time that we have an open cart, right? And that sounds great. But then I looked at, wait a second. Can I be able to market? Do I have the resources to market to the number of people I need to get it to 100? Because you understand, to get 100 new clients, that doesn't mean you market to 100 people, right? You understand that only about 3%, real number here, guys, only about 3% of the people that you market to are going to buy from you for the first time. 3%, right? And so if I wanted to bring in 100 new people and I only market it to 100, well, that would probably be about 3 people that would actually come in. You gotta push those numbers up. And so when I realized, man, if I want to get 100 new people, what does my email server, what capabilities does that have? My money our money system, can that handle that many transactions per month? So we had to really go back and look and look at the structure of the business to make sure we could even handle that. And so you really want to do a deep dive on your business during the quarter. Make sure whatever your money goal is, make sure that your business can handle that. You got to be ready for it in order for that to be able to come. I'm ready to be able to bring in 100, 200 new members every time we open, right? I don't want it I don't want to be set up for 25 new folks and then get 200 and then not be able to give them quality service. And so when you set your money goals, guys, when you're setting your money goals for this quarter, make sure that you're also creating the infrastructure in your business to handle having that amount of money coming in your business. Make sure that you have all the resources that you have. And if you don't have all the resources, this is the quarter to start putting those in place, and so that you are ready. You don't want to have to get ready. You want to You want to be ready when that increase comes, when that blessing comes. So got to do the work, sis. Y'all hear me say that all the time. You got to do the work. You can't, it's just not going to happen by, magic. Sometimes we look at social media and it looks like something happened to someone overnight, and you don't really see the building that went into, what they were able to put together, right? So this week, right, this is Thursday, right, this is the first full week of the quarter. You have, honestly, 12 weeks left. Now, lots of times we talk about quarters, we talk about it being a 12-week thing, but all quarters actually have 13 weeks. It's just that we use week 13 as kind of our chill week, right? So if this week you're not quite set, get yourself set and get ready to start knocking stuff out for next week. That's all you can do, is give yourself enough grace to get it right the next time. And that doesn't mean I have to stop my business. No, that means, okay, let me reset, get myself together, download my pie chart. There you get the link is going across the screen, and make sure I get my plan together for the week, so that I am moving toward these goals, right? So setting our money goals are super important. I can't wait I see some folks in the chat here. Majida with a $15,000 quarterly goal. Another sis says he wants to bring in $5,000. So you want to make sure your infrastructure is straight so that you are prepared for that blessing. I will see you guys here next Thursday at 7 p.m. Hopefully my voice will be a little bit better. But next Thursday at 7 p.m. I have a pretty big announcement next Thursday for our family out here in the world of all of our network, whether you are a member. Now, if you're a member, you're going to get this announcement on Sunday. You're going to get a little bit earlier than everybody else, but the rest of the world will get this announcement on Thursday. Super excited about it. So make sure that you tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m. where I get to share some really great news with you. It's something we have coming up with Womb. All right. In the meantime, be blessed and be a blessing. We will see you here next Thursday at 7 p.m. Go be great. All right. Go be great. Go get your plan on, and we'll see you next week. Good night, ladies. Bye-bye.